volume is down 17%, charges are down 12.5%, and payments are down 13% year to date. So like I said, still red, but much improved from. Like updated player lists and things like that. 5,000 and then 1,000 adjusted for a new provider for one or two visits that were prior to the Medicare enrollment. They are now enrolled with Medicare. For the non-covered adjustments, $55,582, 10,000 for Medicare COVID testing, where the diagnoses were not covered. Talked about 3,000 for bundle payers, basic payers. 1,500 was a PSS filing delay, so it has to send a death code to request that, and then 1,000 for access education. And then for access education, COB, $11,674, 5,000 out of network insurance increase. Education supervised by self-pay, so that wasn't there. And again, that was $5,000 adjustment. $4,000 is the non-contract Medicaid plan for the patient could not self-pay, and then $2,500 was adjusted into their out-of-state plan where there were a couple of DOB issues that were interested as well with the sort of Medicaid. $46,000 receivable with a top of about 7.9 million charges. They are still below the 3-year average at 30.3 days. So if they are increased, these will less than 90 days, and 32% if they are within 90 days. No new to the game of this complicated on the stage of the lines and the AR for a bit. I did mention this mental and 3 minors. Those are all of them. That's not full yet. And then the well fund claims are legally happening. Paramedics for the 6 years is 3.1%. Government 30.4%, commercial 15.3%. And we call it custom insurance activity.
Those rate in over the first by 1%, but then it's the initial business. So they're going to have a
Nothing worse though.
Yeah, those are. It's somehow with their local company, we're still doing well. I wonder when I think of these technical conversations with the ED, one thing I think was helpful for me for the providers is to see changes and breakdowns like level 3 to level 4 to level 5 standards. Maybe this is something we kind of take offline, but I mean that was one of the ways we were really able to track, are we seeing way less complicated patients? Is there education we need to do to make sure that we're capturing everything that's being done? I wonder if that was helpful for these. And the volume's obviously looking on, but every time we look at them, I'm always surprised that we have a lower number of level 4s than I would expect, which is certainly help with the charges.
And it's true. Yeah, I have to like I don't know what to say. One thing that comes to mind is the team, I was having how she does do audit quarterly, and they will get triggered providers, way off and like if they don't want to let the team, then other providers and that sort of thing. She does do audits on the providers that way. Providers generally do it. But yeah, we can talk offline about the most significant to see what's happening there and then if we need the education that goes on and about it.
Yeah, and even that audit process feedback, I know when you get to like the Harvard, they used to get almost monthly feedback, and they haven't had anything in 6 months or more. So I think everybody's been creative for making thoughts. I think a lot of that feedback has dropped off a little bit, although the Boston Center, I don't ever recall these providers reaching out and having questions about that. So I'm not sure if they're getting email directly or when that feedback is going to be by somebody who's like you said, getting a whole bunch of level 2s.
Yeah, they do get email feedback directly and on their emails and she does send them. However, we're at a different time person. I think we would know we can look into that.
Yeah, we have not really
Okay.
I kind of asked you if you did
with Christine, some of our historical logistics that they want to be included on the email. Just obviously we want to certainly put it on Christine's radar that he doesn't care or express care. He finds out easier to just put it on the email and have it something he is very able to do. I can say historically that that we're not seeing a lot of feedback. So there's kind of like the bell curve with compliance for the providers. And if they fall in that bell curve, then they don't get audited as often. And when they do get audited, they typically score higher. Then the audit gets pushed out further and further if they are doing well. So that could be a good reason for that. But I know we have talked to Christine in the past saying, oh, can you just do like a spot check? Because we're seeing like more level threes than we have historically, and she is willing to help us with that as well. So if anyone you all can see that like maybe your threes are up or your fours are down, we can pull some.
Yeah, I think that'd be helpful. I mean, anecdotally from the providers, particularly for Lynn and Westwood, we always hear that they have sicker patients, older, more complex patients. But whenever we look at